Shout out. But I want to tell you, guess what's coming up next?
Uh-oh. It's that time, isn't it?
You know what's coming up, Vic?
Yeah. Your favorite.
It's time.
It's that time. I know. I'm saying things.
It's time for new sports. It's all about sweating. We got girls here to talk about guys and sweating and jock straps and sports bras. And they're fine. And you want to hear them talk about this stuff, don't you? Say yeah. Here she comes. All fresh hands. Her hands are all fresh and clean.
Yes, sir. Look at her. She's getting.
Don't you love when women come back from the toilet?
Oh,
I love it. I love it when they come back from the toilet. They just smile. They look different when they come back.
That's a personal thing.
They're all happy and shit. You know, when I come back from the toilet, I just kind of have the same look, like a little bit more relieved than when I left. I don't look like I just, won a lottery or anything. Oh. Women are so pleased by it running to the head. They are.
You're wrong.
That's why they go in teams and packs.
I can't believe this. I can't believe you're going there. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Tell our guests, Vic. You have to come.
Yep.
You know what? So much. I'm so sorry. This show is so shotgun. So we're gonna try to be. We have to be more polite. So. Yeah. Vic, please tell our guests about this segment.
And what it's about.
Just so she knows.
That's right. You know what, Lizzie, when I was just talking to you, I said, do you like sports? And, it's not a test, but when we report sports, we already know that you have favorites, and we don't really ignite any favorites here and anything new. What we do believe is that sports is either intellectual, entertaining, or sexy. Which one is it to you?
Entertaining.
It's not sexy?
Depends.
Mario,
what's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
Wow.
Got you,
I would never have guessed. She looked like a football type.
I asked.
What does that mean? I don't know.
I did ask her. I said, what's your favorite? And she said, baseball, which means we can't talk about it no more because her favorite team already won the World Series, right?
They sure did.
Look at this. So we can't say nothing more.
And your favorite pitcher?
Wow. Who's your favorite on the Giants?
Well, I'll give you one guess.
Yep.
Wait a minute. It's not. Okay, let me make sure. Last name Posey?
Maybe.
See? Mario's so easy to pick him. It's so easy to pick him, man. It's
lucky bastards.
Well, let me go and explain.
I tried.
We do new sports here, and we just cover the sports, which you already know, but it's always wrapped up with some incentive. What is the incentive? We believe that sports always has this element of sex involved in it. Mario, I know you're an advocate for this, so
It does. And it also allows you to fake your interest. This will help get you married. This could get you a ring. You can use this as a skill, stealth-wise. So all you ladies out there, pay attention. Feigning interest in sports could be the way to get that, get that schooling paid for. A little Riri. I know he needs that extra. Yeah, school's a lot these days, and I know his father does it, but yeah, whatever. Just these are ways to get things flowing by feigning interest in sports.
Thank you.
So pay attention.
And then we go ahead. Hey, you guys, welcome to New Sports. What we do is just cover the topics you already know, but we inject our own personification in it. As you can tell, the old gimpy one over there already kind of let you know with his pre-program introductions of what he. There goes the sound effects. See, I'll wait for it. I always wait for it. See, he waits to hit the shotgun on the sound effects. Guess what? Mario's favorite, I have to say, commercial is something with the wee in it. So after going around and looking at what we
Squeal Like a Pig. Oh, that was a different show.
No, it's a different. You always say you like little piggy go wee. You like that commercial, don't you?
That's right.
Yep, right.
Something about little piglets.
Okay.
Prior to the slaughter.
You're wrong. Okay.
Well, soon there'll be a McRib. A boneless pork chop.
You're so wrong. So wrong. All right. Here you guys go. Brett Favre, unfortunately, did not win this week after that wonderful performance last week.
But he almost made us cry again.
Yes, he did.
He's got to cut that out.
No, he can't.
I'm getting a little tired of this. I don't like crying a lot.
No. First of all.
You're a little too sensitive for me.
No, I know, but it's working. It's working. Wait a minute, Liz. When a man cries, and he's an athlete.
Too many times.
Is that a good thing?
That's a negative.
But we've already cried. Brett has had us cry like 5 or 6 times already. Okay?
Right.
He ain't get to like the 10 mark.
Right.
On the crying thing. It's enough already. I'm crying.
Now, since he's already married, and got children, he doesn't have to worry about his personification with women because obviously he's still in demand. So crying, he gets a pass on because he says, hey, I'm not trying to impress. And the guys already know my game. I won an NFL championship, so I'm good. So does that give him a pass? Liz, yes or no?
Yeah, I guess so.
It
now
does.
that you put it that way.
Just look at Mario.
Sure.
They want you to cry for certain shit. Some shit you would never cry for. Like when you give them the ring, you're supposed to cry. Believe me, that'll endear them to you.
That's wrong.
Give her the ring and then cry a little bit if you can.
Oh.
No, here's what you do. Think about how much you're going to spend for that ring on the court. You add up all the interest payments on the ring, the fact that the insurance. Then you'll be easier for you to cry.
Oh, you're wrong. You're so wrong. Okay. Well, hey, check it out. I'm going to go over to this little graphic we have. And the graphic actually shows, if you can look at this closely, there is a message. And the message says, you know what? The Vikings lost again. Which is setting up a scenario that Brett Favre has some sentiments if he feels that they're going to make it in the playoffs. So before we got there, these gentlemen said, look, I'd rather see a pig on the field if we lose another game. Vikings Favre have lost.
That's so unfair. It's not politically correct to talk about overweight folks anymore. I don't think it's right. I don't talk about people who have problems with their calories.
Look at...
And if they want to get on the field, they should be able to go just like the thin people.
Wait a minute, I'm talking about a pig. It's a pig.
See, I don't
Look
even
at the
use those
pig.
kind of references. Vic, that's so incorrect. Pig, cow, booger bear.
Wait a minute.
All these terms are not appropriate in today's world.
What? Okay. Okay.
So just cut that out.
Well, let me give a quote so you can understand
Really
why
sad.
we're supporting the brothers here who put the pig on the field.
Oh,
Brett Favre says we're running out of
this was
games.
dressed in pink, and you guys didn't like it that day.
No, it's not that. You're getting close, but you're not quite there. Brett Favre says we're running close to running out of games. In other words, they got a couple of games and they're out of it mathematically for the playoffs. So the way they're playing, they say 2 more losses because I think they're 3-6. So here's the problem: would you rather see a pig on the field than Brett Favre and the Vikings if they lose 2 more games? Mario, a pig
I
on
don't
the
have
field.
any problem with women who have a little extra big, beautiful. So I don't mind seeing one on the field. I don't know what your point you're trying to make with this. But I would rather, in fact, Monique on the field.
Oh, you are not going to throw me under the bus like that. I'm not
What?
letting you get away with that one. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
I'll just come Monique, come get my ass.
You ain't getting away
I'm
with
saying.
You're not getting away with
I
that.
have no problem with big people on the field.
I'm talking about,
Perhaps Lizzie can
Liz.
get some of her friends from Santa Cruz. They got some big ones up there.
Wait.
They don't all hike.
Liz, do you see the graphic from afar? Can you see the graphic on the screen?
Which one?
Go, just look up at the top
up there. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you see the graphic?
I see it.
They're throwing pigs on the field.
Got it.
Okay.
I see it.
They didn't warn you about the display. Well, another shocker.
See,
Tally ho.
I want you to follow because he's trying to send a message that the pig
Oh my
represents a
goodness.
person, and that's not the case. They just are tired of seeing the Vikings lose, and they'd rather see a pig dance on the field. So, now that we know that was the main game for this
Richard
week.
Simmons is not available.
You're wrong. See, you're wrong. Okay.
Or Andy Rooney.
All right. See, I'm letting you get your 2 cents in. Let me go. Okay. Here's the top games. And you tell me out of these games which one you thought would have more interest. You had the Steelers who trounced by the New England Patriots, which was shocking to me. That was totally shocking
Break
to
out
me.
the Astroglide.
Man, that one threw me off guard, Mario. And wait a minute, before I go any up, Astroglide.
Packing mud.
Okay,
It was
okay.
terrible.
Don't-
Usually,
Wait a minute. Let me get the other ones. See, Liz, if I don't get the other ones through, we'll never get through this because he has a comment for every one. But I'm going to set this up.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Thank you. Liz, you on my team.
that describes that game.
Thank you. I needed that help. All right. You had the Titans with Randy Moss, who said he had a bad game. He only caught 1 catch, and they lost to the Dolphins, which is a good team, Mario.
No.
You-
how sad.
Wait a minute. Here's the up. Here.
Randy Moss.
Let's go. All right. Liz, don't worry about it. I'll carry the football stuff for you. All right. And here's the part that gets me. Jarrett, the new coach at the Cowboys, said, special guy is Wade Phillips. Well, absent special guy, the Cowboys slammed the Giants in Giant Stadium, 33-20. So what does that take? What's the message? Why is he saving special guy references for the former coach, Mario?
Because, he just wants to be polite in referencing because everybody knows now that Wade is gone that they have better food over there.
I knew you was
Now they get to go to real Tex-Mex thing. He was so fat. See, they had to have like the diet conscious shit.
Here we go.
So now the Dallas Cowboys practice in full pads and then were treated to wonderful Tex-Mex.
Thank you
And
for
as
enlightening.
it's something about eating certain kind of food makes you want to play some football.
So you're saying
Slapping some butter and some tortillas.
So you're saving Wade Phillips because what has happened is the Cowboys all of a sudden beat the Giants, who were favored as a top NFC team.
Yes.
And they went on their home turf.
Yes.
So you don't want to attribute that to...
No, it's all the food. It's also the promises of favors from the cheerleaders, who they don't like losers, gentlemen.
I'm going to have some coffee.
So, you see how fine
I'm gonna have
those
some
Dallas
coffee.
cheerleaders are? So once you start, they ain't been the same girls in the 1-7 time. They got a little testy. Tell you, life is just so much like dating.
Oh, thank
Once you win, and all of a sudden it's all cool again.
Okay. All right, let me go before... Okay. So,
No one likes a loser.
so wait a minute.
Ask the Buffalo Bills. They never get laid.
But they just won. So you just led into my story.
It's about next
they
week.
won.
It's a promise. The girls wait to see two.
They don't want to... Women...
They want to see two.
Ask Liz. Liz already said...
Not one can
She's
be
a-
a flash in the pan.
She's a sports enthusiast. She does not look at sex as wrapped around these subjects whatsoever.
I know that's because she's young and pure,
Okay.
unjaded. She said, "Okay, I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Why not?
I'm on her side. I have to work with him all the time. I'll be on your side easy.
Not jaded like us.
Okay.
Still believes in love."
Okay. All right. Here, Buffalo did win. He got his first game, Mario. Beat the Lions. So here, that's good news because there's no winless. Oh, man, wait a minute. I'm sorry.
See, look at this Buffalo. Look at
they
these
got their
references.
first
Buffalo's
win.
beat Lions. I just crude. What is? Okay, I just had a visual. Little buffaloes were beating
Buffalo.
them, and then okay,
Okay. All right. All right.
lion shit going everywhere.
So tell me, okay, so would you agree? You're so crazy. We got people up here who going like, make a choice. All right, here's the choice. Out of all the games that were played, the four that I mentioned, the Titans, Randy Moss, Cowboys over the Giants, Buffalo wins its first game, and Steelers trounced by Brady. Which one shocked you the best or the most? I can tell you which one got me because it looks like the Steelers to me look like the St. Louis Rams of old. I mean, they got the ass busted.
I think that was my most shocking.
Yeah, it was. This is my shot. Dude, they looked nothing like the Steelers.
But that's okay. They can have a bad day. They're from Pittsburgh. Wonderful city. Really done a lot to get rid of the old smoke. So much associated with the old steel mills. And they managed to play sports despite that terribly toxic environment.
I knew he was going to go
What the hell do they have in Pittsburgh? Any damn way. But even though it gets rated one of the most livable cities.
You can tell we don't represent
There's-
fantasy football.
That's why people can, some cities, they're wonderful in sports because they have nothing else. See, here in Los Angeles, there's so many choices. We could care less if we have a team.
Okay.
'Cause we have beautiful women.
Yeah, okay. All right, I can take that
And
one
which
too.
would you rather have? Sports or
beautiful
women?
women. Okay.
It's the only thing that
Shut
trumps
me
it.
up.
The only thing that trumps sports is the beautiful women.
That's true. That's so true. Okay. All right. Then I'm just going to lead in. Are you going to watch McNabb versus Vic tonight? And who you got and how many points, Mario?
I'm going to get a McRib and watch McNabb tonight.
So you're picking the Redskins over Vic and the Eagles.
McMonday, McNight, McFootball.
Okay.
McRib, give me a mystery, and it's not mystery meat, it's a boneless pork chop. I did that last week.